Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Welcome if this is your first time. For today's video, it is going to be day 5 of Glamas, and I'm going to be doing this look that was inspired from Pinterest. I wanted to do something olive green, that'll be good for like the holidays. So once I saw how the girl did it, I did it, but the only difference is that instead of using gold, I used like this beige grayish, like a silvery gray. So if you guys are interested in watching the video, then definitely stay tuned. Just to let you guys know, this look will require a lot of blending. So we're going to get started with the MAC Paint Pot in Laying Low. I'm going to put this as my eyeshadow primer so that way the colors can pop and look much more punchy. And then I make sure that when I'm blending it out, it is dried down. And for the eyeshadow palette that I'm going to be using today, it will be the Morphe Jaclyn Hill eyeshadow palette in Dark Magic. And I'm going to start with this very light shade and applying it all over my eyes just to set the MAC Paint Pot. And I wish I didn't go with this color. I didn't think it was going to be this light, but the look still came out fine. Now, once I am done blending that out, I remembered I needed to put an eyeshadow shield so that way the look could come out more crisp. So I just took one, cut it in half, and then I applied it at the corners of my eyes so that way they could be sharp, okay? Now I'm going in with this dark green in the eyeshadow palette, and I am going to apply it on the outer corner of my eye in a triangle type shape, making sure that I do hit the shadow shield so that way it can be sharp. Okay, we're trying to get this sharp. And then once I apply that dark green, I take a flat fluffy brush to blend it out and make it not look so harsh. Then I go into this olive green color in the palette. This is going to be my medium tone color, and I apply it directly on top of the green as well as a little above that color. So that way you can still see the olive green, and I blend it out. And then of course I went back into the dark green and I went back into the olive. Y'all, I was blending, okay, because this look was gonna come out fire. When I saw it on Pinterest, I was like, this is gonna come out fire no matter what. Now I'm gonna take the black that is in the palette with a very small tapered brush. Whatever brush you guys see me using, make sure that you're using something similar because it does affect how the eye look will come out. And I applied it as if I was trying to do a wing liner. And then I went back into the dark green color so that way the black wouldn't be so black, but like I just wanted the green to be a little more deeper, and like I said, this requires a lot of blending. Now I am going to take this silvery shade, and I wish I didn't take it because I didn't think it would be so light, which threw me off, and I loved it, but it was too light for my taste and my skin tone. So once I did apply it to the other eye, I went in with the darker gray, silver-y kind of pewter color to apply on top of the silver just to tone the color down. Now I'm going back in with the black eyeshadow, and then once I apply the black, I'm going back into the green, and then I'm going back into the olive. I had to make sure everything came out blended and there was no harsh line with the colors. I needed everything to look like they was married, okay? And once I had everything blended out, I did go into my gel liner. I wanted to use gel liner instead just because it would have had a better application for the silver, the shimmery color. And then I took off the shadow shields at the corner of my eye, and we're going into face. I'm using my NYX Shine Killer Primer just to keep my skin mattified and poreless. I love this primer. I should use it more. And then I set it with the One Size Beauty translucent powder all over my face, so that way the primer wouldn't move. Even though I wasn't going anywhere, I still just had to use my same makeup routine. For foundation, I'm taking the Revlon, and this is in the shade Mahogany, and I love this. It definitely will have your makeup lasting all day. I use the L'Oreal Infallible Concealer to highlight, and then I use the NK Makeup Concealer to cream contour. I've been really loving using that to contour because well, not even contour, bronze, because it just gives my face like a very nice warmth, and it just chisel my face also softly, also effortlessly. I did forget to mention for my liner, I did the wing on the front of my eye instead of the back of my eye, just because I wanted the eyeshadow to have like the wing look at the end of it. Now, to blend out my concealer, I did have to use my setting spray just because it was kind of dry. Um, what am I doing here? What's going on here? Oh, I'm blending it out. Ooh, child. It's hard editing with my iPhone. This would have been so much more easier if I could have did this on my iPad, but it's okay. Once I blended it out, I went back into the brush with the bronzer and removed like the harsh edges. Then I took my One Size Beauty translucent powder to set under my eyes as well as my smile line, everywhere that I know I would crack, even though I know I wasn't going nowhere, but I needed my skin to look flawless for this look. Ain't no point of trying to do makeup and then everything looks trash. You can't just have your eyes looking good and your face looking trash. Now for my powder bronzer, I did go into the Black Radiance contour palette with the middle shade, and then it just looks so good. I'm just staring at it right now. It looks so good. And then I set my face with the Fenty Beauty powder. After I set my face, I did go into baking with the Dermablend Warm Saffron powder, and I also applied it on my brow bone just to tone it down because I felt like it was a little too bright. It didn't do much, but it kind of helped just a little bit to, I don't know, it just helped. I can tell the difference. I just don't know how to explain it. And for the lower lash line, I went into a black pencil before I went, and then I went into this green eyeshadow with the shimmers for the lower lash line. And I just wanted to see if it'll do a little something, but you really couldn't tell. So I should have just used the matte powder, the matte eyeshadow. And then I went into the olive tone to apply under it just so you can see the depth of the eyeshadow underneath my eye. I did love how much detail this look required, but if you don't have the patience, then this look is not for you. Okay, so for lashes, I'm going to be using the Poop lashes from Amazon. This is in Foxy. I don't really have anything that is like this lash personally for myself, which is why I had to go into my makeup kit. But I'm going to apply this. Oh, I didn't even put blush on. What blush do I want to put? I need a blush. For my blush, I did go into the Black Radiance Toasted Almond blush. It is a baked blush. I just love how it gives me like a natural flush of color. Like it just matches my skin tone, but you can still tell I have blush on, but not really. Then I patted the baking powder into my skin. And once I did that, I contoured my nose just because I completely forgot about it. And I always forget about that. And then I went into my lips. Actually, I went into mascara and then my lips, but I was out of frame, so you guys couldn't see me applying the lippy. So you guys, this is the end of the video. Thank you for tuning into day 5 of Glamas, where I did this holiday makeup look. I hope you guys did enjoy it, and if you did, definitely give it a thumbs up, share with your friends and family, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already done so, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!
Là, même sauter avec mon tête. Mais ça me va pas. Côté
What happened?
Mais non, j'ai jamais. Mais il faut un peu. Côté pour aller.
Ain't nobody going nowhere. Thank you.
Il chaud, mais écoute moi toi.
You want to say hi?
Hi, game, Superman.
Come say hi.
Oh, Adam, you là.
They only gonna see your face, Mom.
Hi. Hi, somebody, everybody. Merry Christmas.